Hello guys, this is NoFragLimit here from the Octagon. Today I will be playing the last round of Mangera's Fall online tournament versus Jenny Shafer from the United States. We will both be playing the same warlords, Ragnar Blackmanes, the Space Wolves fanatics meeting, clashing their heads together. We decided to play this mirror match as it's a very interesting point. I never saw any games online with those two against each other, so this is going to be very interesting, I think. I had the pleasure to see Jenny's in action playing versus Piotrek, and I think the other guys. Her deck is slightly different, have some vehicles, some ambush stuff, as well as mine. My deck is a little bit different, is aligned with Astra Militarium very heavily and is concentrated mainly on targeting the enemy warlord. So I'm feeling like I have a slight edge here. I was able to prepare myself here. I was considering, as I knew we were going to be playing this mirror game, I was considering to kind of adjusting my deck a little bit with cards which could be useful against the Ragnar. I'm not really sure if the Jenny did the same, if she had the time to think about that, but definitely I did. So you may to see some new cards if you saw my previous video or you played with me before, some new additions and in this game. So let's start it. As we agreed before the game, the reaction of Ragnar when you committing to the planet the same warlord, deal 2 damage to the enemy unit on the same planet, only applies when you actually committing. It doesn't apply with when the enemy is recommitting on the planet where you already landed with his signature event, which is Blackmane's Hunt. And as you see on my hand, I have actually the signature event itself here, and most importantly I have Frostfang, the signature attachment, and this will be the most important card in this game for me, and only because of that, and probably also because of the Clearhead Refugee and the Catagen Outpost, I will keep this hand. For me is beautiful, and the signature attachment for Ragnar, giving +2 attack, +2 HP when the enemy warlord is present on the planet, will be so important here, because I think both of us will be looking for a battle, looking to trigger that effect. So very likely we will meet every single turn on the same planets. This is the purpose, this is how you play the Ragnar. Well, but probably required to rethink the strategy when you play against another Ragnar, I guess. So we will see. Jenny's thinking about her hand. I definitely will keep mine. Catagen Outpost, Clearhead Refugee, both supports. They will buff my warlord as well, so potentially I could end up with quite a lot of attack and shielding, with the Primal Hole, Crashing Blow. These all cards actually supporting my warlord ability, to kill off the enemy warlord. So I'll be looking to meet the Jenny on the planet straight away. She does mulligan, so 7 new cards replaced. I will definitely keep my hand. And the fact that I have the Honor Librarian with me, it's kind of funny as well, because the Honor Librarian paired up with my strong Warlord, he will do the job. Definitely here, those 2 units will be able to win any battle. A little bit worried about the command, but let's see. There's something for something, you know. So the first move I need to do is to deploy this attachment straight away as my initiative. I don't think she have any cards on the hand which could discard my by random any card, but just in case, this is the most important card in the game, I will secure this deployment straight away. It would be funny if Jenny has the same card. She will be deployed now. That'll be the truly mirrored game, I think. I don't know who will be more scared, you know. But definitely now she will think about it. That this game could be very different than any other she played before. As my warlord looks stronger straight away. Let's see. My only concern is like she would dominate the command. And there you go, the Rogue Trader on plan number 5 straight away. And then you look on the planets, actually there's a 5 blue icons. Very interesting, so that could be a very quick game as well. 5 cards, 6 cards and 3 resources, so quite a lot. I need those cards. The cards are actually my friends here. I don't have really too many expensive units. I'm going to play Carthaginian Outpost, the first support. With this and with my attachment, my warlord could strike for 6 straight away. With Crushing Blow used, I could potentially kill the enemy Ragnar in one blow. Very dangerous here. Primer Hall. Okay, so Black Marine Sentinels, the signature unit, deployed on plan number 3. I will do the only thing I can do for the 3 resources. I will deploy Honor Librarian, and purely I will be targeting the first planet just because of the effect, which allows me to replace the effect of, well, copy the effect of Adjacent Planet, which is not planet number 2, which allows to move the units. I want to just basically move this Librarian forward after the battle. But now she deploys another Black Marine Sentinel signature unit, which basically gives a command on the 3 planets. If she will land on planet number 1, I'm basically dominated everywhere, so there'll be no command for me. I need to really think about this. There's nothing else I can do, so I can just pass my turn. But she still have 2 resources, 4 cards. I'm definitely sure she's able to deploy another cheap unit here. This is not going well for me. There you go. First line Ragnars, the new poker card, which allows you to search for 6 non-vehicle units, Space Marine units, printer cost 3. Attach it and deploy exhausted when this unit is destroyed. So yeah, she spent all the resources, put a lot of command around, and I'm just sitting on 1 unit with some attachments and the support. And there you go, she actually been able to dig out the White Scar Bikers, the unit which I'm using by myself. So not really happy here about that, I need to say. My commitment will be planet number 2. And purely because if I will commit on plan number 1 at the same time as Jenny, she will be able to react from the warlord ability and target my Librarian straight away with 2 damage. I am really sure I need to avoid this. The reason why I'm going for plan number 2 is also that to give me greater mobility. I could use the Black Marine's Han signature event and just come after Jenny if she will land the plan number 1, so I will be able to trigger my ability, she will not. But also if she will land the plan number 2 or 3, I will still be able to kind of challenge her warlord with mine. As is my initiative, I'll be striking first, and definitely the strike for 6 in the first round, that will hurt her, so yeah. Let's see. She's thinking about the commitment. Pretty understandable. I would say potentially, well, she should go on the plan number 1 to kill off the Librarian. I left it unguarded, so it looks like pretty clear like I will go there. Or plan number 4, just to commit all the way around everywhere and try to dig out some support as well. I don't know. Okay, so she decided, ready, I will flip my ideal, release plan number 4, plan number 2, sorry, and she will go to plan number 3. That's interesting. I didn't expect to see that, really. Maybe because of the plan ability, which allows her to heal 4 damage from her units. Reactions first. As this is my initiative, I need to go first, and I'm thinking about my signature event right now. Should I really go back on the plan number 1? I don't think so, but I could. It's my initiative. I should be really going plan number 3, but still, this it's worth trying. It's worth trying, but she will gain so many cards, so many resources. The possibility of gaining the Indomitable is so high, but at the same time, I could not waste it. I need to really start trying straight away. She's dominating me in the command. Just by letting it go, I am letting her dominate in the command even more in the next round. What I need to do is to apply some pressure on this Ragnar to make sure she will not be comfortable with the next commitment, and that's what I'm going to do. I will move my warlord to this planet. Honored Librarian is kind of protected, and there's 2 reasons for that actually. First, as you see, I can trigger the reaction, which allows me to I will try to kill off those dogs, hoping that she doesn't have a shield. I have a crashing blow, so I can really, if it's a single shield, I can really kind of fix that and kill it off. But she doesn't have any shield, so that's cool. And I'm using also a primer hole as the first reaction is for her. She's moving dogs around, and now I'm using the reaction from the primer hole, which allows me to draw 3 cards. So I'm letting the double shoulder card to go away, but I'm trading it in for 3 cards, and I'm hoping for another shield. Is Indomitable. Okay, but I don't have any resources. Revered Heavy Flamer, that's a new addition in my deck. +2 attack from the ambush, really useful with the snipers on ambush as well. I like this card, and it allows me to put a fate token on my units anytime the opponent uses the shields. Really good card. A little bit I think a little bit overpowered for 1 resource, but well, everyone is using it right now. So time to settle the commands. Nothing for me. 2 planets for Jenny, which is 3 resources, 2 cards. Not really happy about that. If she has a card like Drop Potters out on hand, that will allow her to bring that drop pod in any other planets, like planet number 1. Not really happy, you know. I mean, if she doesn't have any trick, I could strike with Honored Librarian, open that Rhino, and then strike again, as is my initiative, to kill off the White Sky Bikers. I'm really hoping on my luck right now here. Let's see. Not a lot of options for me. Crushing Blow. Those shields, it will be very tough to discard, but I need to decide. First strike for me. We both don't have any actions, so the Librarian hits the Rhinos, and this is a soldier. Impossible. So first line Rhinos actually are going off, but I just realized, and I know for a fact there's definitely some kind of trick here. Indomitable, that'll be a very, very quick solution. I don't know how she's aiming to tackle me here. And there you go. Okay, so Elysian Assault Team, whenever a soldier or a warrior unit leaves to play from the planet, put this unit from planet on the same planet. So now it is no, it is okay. I can shield it. The Flamer seems to be the best option. I really want to keep this Crushing Blow and Indomitable for later on, so I will shield the attack. She still has 3 resources, so anything here could go wrong, but we both have no actions, luckily for me. And now I'm thinking about, should I stay here or remove him and retreat from the planet? Unfortunately, as I will retreat, she will be able to move the bikers on me, and all my plan will be wasted, because if she will move on planet, well, I could bring the Librarian, but it will be tapped. So there's no gain for me from retreating here. I could save the Librarian, but she will automatically win the plan number 3 if I'm going to retreat right now. So I need to kill off the White Scar Bikers, and she don't have any shields, as we established before, so that's good. Unfortunately, this Elysian team will strike me now, and I don't have enough shields to defend, so there it is. And Jenny wins plan number 1. I have no actions here, nothing I could do, so she is winning plan number 1, and the action will go to plan number 3, where we have the enemy warlords. There was a slight discussion about possibility of copying the planet number 2's ability and moving those Elysian fighters over to me, but as I had no army units, she couldn't really move that over there. I kind of forwarded the action a bit forward to skip this conversation, but it took us quite a while to establish the rules again. Now is my initiative, so I will be using my support Catachan Outpost to boost the attack by another 2, and right now the Ragnar is able to strike for 6, which makes me very happy. A bit worried here that she could have Indomitable. She haven't used any shields before. That's interesting. And as I was killing those White Sky Bikers with the Librarians, she haven't used it there as well. So I'm pretty sure she don't have it in hand, which is pretty lucky for me. So I will strike for 6 straight away. The Warlord, and she will shield it for 2, which will leave a 4. And then I will use my Crushing Blow as well, so that gives a 5 damage to Ragnar straight away. Means one more hit, and that will be job done. Let's see what's in this Jenny's hand, what tricks she have here. So I have no actions, she have no actions, so that's the strike right now. The dogs are hitting first for 2. Considering using the shield here, wasting the Indomitable, that would be so hard. So I apply the damage first, just to see. No actions again. So it will be the Ragnar Blackmane attacking for another 2. I'm sitting on 4 damage. So 7 boosted to 9. Still quite a lot. I can take those next 2 hits, even if the Indomitable is in play. but I will die as soon as the Ragnar will retreat. I need to stay because of the planned ability, and luckily for me, Jenny decides to retreat. So right now, I'm really happy about this result. I will heal myself to 0, so my warlord is in a really good shape for the next round. Jenny's had 5 damage. She won the first planet, but she's dominating the command. But right now, it doesn't look good for her warlord, who's really wounded right now. I have no actions in the command. She doesn't have any actions as well, so we are free to go for the turn number 2. And I love the cards I see. Eldritch Council, very important card for me to draw more cards after the deploy. Rogue Trader, Thunderwolf Cavalry, really important cards. Also the Clearhead Refugee. I am pretty comfortable with my hand. Not really a lot of resources, only 4. So I need to think very carefully about how I will deploy those cards. Jenny's sitting on 7 resources, and there's another copy of the Blackmane Sentinel. Dominating command straight away. This is something I need to think about. I decided to play Thunderwolf Cavalry on the plan number 1. My plan here is to try to deploy this Rogue Trader. I could really play with the Clearhead Refugee and try to fight off the Ragnar, but I'm kind of feeling the Jenny, even if her warlord is wounded, she will be dominating the command a little bit too much. I need to gain as many command icons as possible, and also there's resources, so I need to aim how I'm gonna resolve the planet number 2. I think this is, she will thinking about the same right now. 5 damage on the enemy warlord is a lot. So serious problem on plan number 1, which is the Blood Angel Veterans against my Thunderwolf Cavalry, 3 units both, but as the Blood Angels are ready, they ignore 1 damage, so no. I will really need to get this Carthaginian outpost here to be able to win. I decide to change my plan and deploy the Rogue Trader on plan number 5. Simply from basically I will need the resource, the single resource here for the Indomitable, and that will allow me to win the game. Unfortunately, there's another cheap unit here now deployed countering my commands, so I need to deploy Ragnar in a very, very interesting way, just to gain this 1 resource. I have no moves, she have no moves in deploy. Thunderwolf can easily kill off the Ragnar if I can play this Indomitable. I can survive the fight. However, I will be very dominated in command. I'm not really happy about that here. I need to gain this resource. Planet number 1, obvious choice. Planet number 2, that's where Jenny's gonna go. You see, this is a very difficult choice for me right now. I a little bit overthink this. Overthinking is never a good way of playing the game. I will really need to gain this resource now. by going on plan number 1, I am automatically killing the Ragnar if she still doesn't have those shields, which she didn't have before. She'll be able to, well, she will get to the damage straight away before even starting the command, so she may not go on plan number 1 in the end. Plan number 2 is more likely the target, but if I'm going to win the plan number 1, I can move this Thunderwolf onto plan number 3 and boost him with the Carthaginian outpost to achieve the 5 attack value. So it's a really tricky plan. I'm pretty sure she's going to go plan number 2, but I need to I don't know. If she's going to go plan number 1, let's do it. Plan number 1 is the best choice. I kind of changed here 3 times, but plan number 1 is the best choice in the end. So that's it, my decision made. And she did go for plan number 3 now, this time dominating command. So she was probably scared about both plan number 1 and plan number 2. Both potentially I could aim with my Warlord, and possibly that means that she don't have any shields in hand right now, so she need to avoid this insta-death and keep him alive. So it kind of make it easier for me. There's no reaction from her. There's obviously no reaction from me, so I cannot do anything else. So I'm just winning the command number 1, but she does have a lot of stuff going on here. I'm receiving only 1 card and 1 resource, and she's getting 3 cards and 3 resources for the 2nd time. Primer Hall, that's a really good draw. Now I have a Primer Hall and Indomitable, which could really save my Thunderwolf cavalry here. Trying to encounter that. Trying to encounter that enemy warlord. It's actually okay. It's actually okay. I have no command actions. I need to boost the cavalry here by another 2 and try to kill off those blood veterans straight away in the first blow. So I'm boosting myself to 5 attack, and she has no actions as well, so I'm attacking for 5. And obviously 3 HP, no shields. Okay, cool. So I killed off the blood veterans, and as of now my Thunderwolf is tapped. So nothing really. Oh no. Yeah, my plan here was really tricky. I thought I could retreat the Warlord and make the Thunderwolf cavalry ready, but as we know, I actually cannot do that. Oh yeah. This move is not allowed because the retreat only is able to perform as a replacement for the attack, but as there's no enemy units on the planet, I am unable to attack. So unfortunately, I need to take it back. So now no, the guys here agreed with this straight away. It was my mistake, so I misplayed this. Moving, well, I'm forcing Jenny to move the unit on this planet to see what she will bring here. And this is another signature unit here, which is okay. And now I'm thinking, as the Thunderwolf is tapped, there's no way I will counter this Ragnar, because simply I would die before that. So no, unfortunately my plan was busted. I'm winning plan number 2, I'm in plan number 1, but that's it. I have no actions on plan number 3, so Jenny can dig out the support or the attachment from her deck. The planned ability allows her to search for 8 cards here. I'm really hoping she's not going to get a signature event, a signature attachment, or signature support, which will be even worse. Searching 8 cards. Promotion. Okay. Nothing really drastic, but quite good anyway. Dominating the command again. Completely on this planet, Ironforge. Very important. I mean, this rogue trader now, it feels a bit useless there. So, what I can do? I just realised that I haven't really deployed the Eldritch Council, so which was a mistake. Well, it kind of looked like a mistake, and I know why I did that, because I cannot really play this cancel anymore, as the Frostfang, the signature attachment, is in play on my Warlord, which is the relic as well. And as you know, the limit in the Octagon, or limit on the Conquest, is the only one relic per player. So unfortunately, this is a dead card in my hand. It's really interesting. I need to think about that in the future. I mean, the possibility of having them two both single copies at the game is very low, but they both useful cards. Hard for me to decide. I will think about that in the future. Jenny is rearranging the bottom of her deck. This is kind of thing that a lot of players, the experienced players, they used to do, considering the very late game, the possibility of drawing those cards, bringing them in front from the bottom of the deck, which doesn't happen very often, but may really decide about the game if it's going to be a very long battle, as we have every planet with the blue command icon. I don't think that will happen. So we decided to go for turn number 3. As you see, I deployed the Clear Hat Refugee support this time. It's definitely helped me here. I have still 4 resources. I have another Honored Librarian here. I will definitely use that unit to gain the advantage. Now, definitely, I'm convinced that Jenny will try to... Okay, so Tactical Squad on plan number 1. Definitely she will be targeting the plan number 1 to try to heal her Warlord here. All the Librarians, definitely. Carthaginian Devils, that's a really cool unit to play with on the Librarians. I will deploy the Librarians first. Definitely they need to protect plan number 1. I need to keep this Warlord wounded, so he will stay down and apply the pressure. Luckily Jenny doesn't have any more deploy movement, so now I'm thinking if there's no more, I'm really safe on planet number 1. I'm decided to go for planet number 2, and this is a cunning move. This is very tricky for me. Somehow I'm feeling if I'm going to get another resource, but by going on planet number 2 I'm not going to get any resources, so it is a mistake for me. Yeah, I need to go for planet number 3. Only over there I can get the resource and also trigger the planet ability, which allows me to strike on some other units on one of the planets. I'm kind of thinking here where Jenny will not go. Planet number 1. You see, this is now a hard dilemma for me. Again, the second time, I'm changing my decisions here 50 times. You see how hard it is. Yeah, I think planet number 3, I will stay with this. I could go for planet number 1. How does it look for her? It's like I would like to commit on planet number 1, but I'm considering the other planet, and then I'm switching back, which was in fact the other way around, because I changed from 3 to 1 and from 1 to 3. So she is confused definitely about my dilemmas here. Very dangerous for her to go for planet number 1. I mean, obviously she could bring the 2 signature units from planet number 2 along with the Warlord, and that would be dangerous. I think she will try to do that anyway. But my Honored Librarian, protected by Carthaginian Devils and with shields, indomitable, possibly Clear-Head Refugee, and Carthaginian Devils boosted by Carthaginian Outpost. That's so dangerous. I think I have a potential chance to kill the enemy, the bloody enemy Warlord, without my Ragnar on the first planet. So that's why I decided to go for planet number 3. And yeah, this is crazy stuff. I am really... Planet number 4 will be a good choice as well, I guess, using the ability of the Iron Forge, boost 2/2. Yeah, I would say as I did. I'm not going to change anymore. Obviously, Jenny have a very hard decision here to make. As you see, it takes a lot of time to think about the best option. She decides right now. And there we go, commitment done. So yeah, doing these just oh my god. So hard decisions. Yeah, this is scary. It is. I mean, my Warlord is so strong. I'm going for plan number 3, as I said I will. She decides to go for plan number 2, so wow, okay. Interesting. Possibly wasting the chance of using the Ragnar's ability and moving those signature units around. Seems to be a little bit dodgy. Maybe she have a signature event in her hand. She just wanted me to commit first and then avoid my reaction. I don't really know. Oh yeah, there it is. In fact, it is. So she's using the signature events to move the Ragnar over to plan number 1, which is pretty scary because I'm pretty sure those dogs will follow. And my librarian will be in trouble. But what she does not realized that I have a few tricks in my hands, and this librarian itself is a pretty dangerous trap right now. Reactions back to me, I have none. So another reaction from Jenny right now. Signature units. Let's see. I don't know. Yep. One goes off. Probably the second one will stay to get that card from plan number 2. Or, well, it doesn't look scary as you look at it right now from her perspective. 3 units versus 1. Okay, some nasty support. Back to Bunny. I have no reactions, and she's good, so she doesn't have any as well. I'm again winning only 1 planet, which is pretty thin. And this is the second copy of Carthage Devils. I love this unit. Basically, can be deployed once my unit is declared as defender. It allows me to deal 2 damage or cancel the attack without dealing any damage. Really, really good card, and I'm really happy to have 2 copies on hand right now. I'm definitely going to use one of them. But she is gaining 4 cards and 1 resource. She is well equipped. I am not believing that she don't have a shield or Indomitable in her hand at this point. I'm really concerned about the advantage she have on the command for the 3rd time in a row. As far as my game was pretty good against the enemy warlord, the command struggle is very heavy, and the advantage is already visible on the board. I'm applying all the tricks I can. I have some supports here, but it will be very difficult for me. Blooding this warlord right now, it's absolutely essential for me to win the game, and we will see how the battle's going to go in plan number 1. But I am starting to be a little bit stressed about this situation. It's not a really easy game, as you see. So she have no actions. My action will be to add 3 HP to my librarian to make him 5, just in case of any nasty effects. So he's able to survive a little bit more. She have no actions, and I don't think I have any actions, so it will be down for her to strike. Interestingly, okay, Ragnar is pulling back. He feels like this librarian is just strong. Yeah, the guys here are commending the game, are actually saying that fight isn't worthy enough. So it was a kind of good move, actually. She's still able to win this battle without the warlord, and here you're the warlord. So yeah, let's see who's got more tricks in hand. Our librarian attacks for 4 on the tactical squad. It's not the best choice, actually. The best choice for me right now is the signature unit. Yeah, to reduce the amount of attack I can take. So yeah, attacking for 4 on the 2 unit. She's asking me, do I have a final answer? I'm really undecided on this game. 3rd time. Yeah, but I'm saying dog needs to die. No shields. This is really good. Okay. And Elysian fighters again. Okay, now my alarm bells start to ring. Lonely librarian against those two units. It's a trouble. Still 6 resources. Okay, so luckily the fighters, the Elysians are attacking, and I can trigger my Devil Patrol, which will deal 2 damage if she will not cancel the attack to the unit, and that will, if she's unable to shield, that will anyway cancel the attack before, because the effect is actually applied on the commitment, and she does shield. These 2 damage, so the attack goes through. Thinking about shielding it, and I will. Do not let her to apply any damage on my librarian. So yeah, that was pretty scary, I know. Shield for the shield. There's some funny, interesting comments in the chat right now. Boosting the attack of my Devil Patrol by another 2 to 4. And my aim is to kill off this tactical squad. To do not let him to apply the area damage on my librarian. So let's see. I have no actions. Jenny doesn't have any actions, so I'm attacking for 4. And it goes through. Luck. Really cool. Okay. I'm happy about that. I need to remove those markers because this attack boost was only for 1. And there it is. Drop all this out. Goes off. So yeah. Was really waiting for that. She realizes this is a very important battle. She needs to pay now at any cost to win this battle, and to heal the warlord to be able to win the next battle and potentially win the game. So now whatever tricks are in hand, they will be definitely used. So she's searching for 6 cards, and there is something here, which is the righteous. This is okay. This is sad. So this unit prevents 1 damage and adds its attack whenever it's damaged. So must be a really dry hand. I mean, really dry search for her on this drop board. I am happy. 1 cost attack. It doesn't scare me off. Really cool. I'm deciding to pass the actions. So attack for Jenny. I still have 1 shield, which is indomitable. A big one, could say. Yeah. Well, 1 attack on Devil Patrol. I'm not going to shield that. And it's a mistake. Crushing blow. Oh, not really good. Okay. This crushing blow. It's hard. Okay. Well, not everything goes according to the plan. Obviously, the opponent, as you see, have tricks in their hand as well. I'm definitely going to stay. The effect of the Clear-Hand Refugee allows me to pick up the fight, so she decides to stay as well. Okay, so we continue the exchange. If there'll be any ambush units, it should go off now, so I'm not really sure what else she can have in hand. If not, the drop boards and ambush units, maybe another Elysians, we'll see. No actions from her, no actions from me. She strikes first, as there was an enemy warlord on the planet before when we initiated the battle, so I'm kind of in trouble here. She would definitely decide to attack with Elysians for 2. Yeah, that makes sense. 2 damage on my librarian. Still sitting on 3. I'm able to win this game if I mean this fight if anything else won't appear. Elysians, yeah, it's a better choice to hit, and it dies. Okay. This unit was the better choice because of the damage it could apply in the next round. It will make it even for 2 strikes with that one. So I'm pretty sure I can survive 3 hits with my shield. And I am taking 1 straight away. Yeah. Now, next strike, I will stay. And the next, she's staying too. Next strike, I will need to shield with this Indomitable, just to avoid the possibility of receiving in another crushing blow. And if she has this card in hand, I'm blocking it right now. It's a solid price to pay, but I need to win this battle. So yeah, shielded, still on the 2 HP. That must be a heartbreaking news for her. I have no action, she has no actions. No, I'm attacking here, and no Indomitable. Okay, cool. So I went it through. It was extremely difficult. I allowed my librarian to trigger the battle ability, which heals 3 damage on him and keeps her warlord still with the wounds. So there is a hope. I am actually gaining another blue icon here. So the next planet with the blue icon will be the winning condition for me. Possible I can pull this off, you know. She's still dominating on her planets. She still have a lot of resources and cards, but I don't know what cards they are, because it's not having been deployed, it's not having been used as tricks, so I don't really know. Definitely there was a crushing blow. I have a feeling that I did shield, I blocked the possibility here. Let's resolve another planet fight here. No actions from me, no actions from Jenny. I will strike with my warlord to Rogue Trader. It dies. Cool, that's fine. Make them ready. Now the Thunderwolf Cavalry is he's in a really good spot. I'm triggering the ability dealing 1 damage to each unit on one of the planets, up to 5 units. So Dog receives a wound, and the Elysians shielded with no mercy. Huh. Okay, so no mercy discarded. Happy about that. No actions from me, no actions from her. Let's go for another turn. So turn number 4. Another copy of Librarian. I'm extremely lucky with them. Basically, all my cyclers I have in deck, they assisting me right now. And okay, she decides to deploy the copy of White Sky Bikers on planet number 1, and I'm not thinking right now, this is quite powerful play. She have 3 units so far and 5 more resources. She will be pretty strong on planet number 1. I have some chances, but it will be pretty strong fight. I'm thinking now, should I avoid it? Go for planet number 2? could pair up the Thunderwolf Cavalry with the Honored Librarian. That's a pretty strong play. They're not going to be easy to kill, especially with the Clearhead Refugee and the Carthaginian Outpost. They will keep Ragnar in really bad shape and possibly even kill. I could go with my Warlord to any other planet, like planet number 3, to gain another 2 cards and resource, and I think that's what I need to do. So I deploy this Librarian in planet number 2, and probably now Jenny will realize that I am not intending to go for the plan number 1 at all. And as the plan number 2 right now is my winning condition, she will be thinking about how to transport the forces over there and block it somehow. She have only one blue icon in the planets, so the plan number 1 unfortunately doesn't give her nothing. She needs to win now both in a row. And I have already strong forces on plan number 2. That's pretty cool. I can deploy the stage grounds, but I could also keep this resource and gain another one by landing on plan number 3. We'll have 2 resources, and the Devil Patrol will come to support my forces on plan number 2. This is ideal situation, I think. I'm pretty confident with that. Let's see. I removed the order markers from Librarian. Jenny have another very difficult decision here. I am pretty sure this is not the easiest game she played. I mean, the game Ragnar versus Ragnar is pretty odd anyway, but it requires from you to adjust your strategy here, especially if your warlord have 5 damage on himself. I can imagine like the order. Okay, so she decides to pass. Interesting. Interesting. I'm going to plan number 3. As I said, I will. Now I need to gain this resource right now, so I'm not really sure what she will do. If she will go on plan number 2, she will need to retreat, definitely. If she will go on plan number 3, she will block my command, but that will allow me to trigger the warlord ability. Dangerous, plan number 4, maybe. I don't know. She has a lot of cards. Oh no, there are too many. So is she thinking like, maybe the pull plan number 1? I'm not gonna try this. Not really sure. Plan number 3 seems like a best option, or plan number 4. I don't know. I'm not going for plan number 2, baby. So it will be pointless. I mean, have sense to move this librarian over there and just to keep them together, but I can move him back with the Iron Forge. It's pretty obvious I'm going there, so she could figure it out. But that's the fact, like, she can figure it out to change anything. I don't know. So my obvious move, and her plan number 4. Yeah, okay, the safest choice from all of the others. For the first time, I will get some solid command. Yay! I mean, look at this: 3 cards, 2 resources. Jesus, like wealth care. This is she's gonna get 1 card, 1 resources. Yeah, first time. Oh, so happy about that. Regaining the command. So yeah, cool. Yeah, the someone from Dionysus actually said like it was obvious move for me to go over there to buff another dude, send him back to HQ, and bring back for the last battle with another buff of stats. So yeah, mm, definitely the strong, strong play. Yeah, we're discussing here all the possibilities, what could happen here. So she could go for plan number three as well, and then move the wolves to that planet. Um, wouldn't be the worst idea. Uh, but what I said, what put her off is definitely the fangs. The fact like I have 4 attack on this warlord. I will she will definitely receive the reaction landing on the first planet on the warlord. Wow, okay, so look at this. So Jenny decides to land on planet number 3 after my commitment using the signature attachment. That's a very interesting move. So my reaction does not apply. However, she does have the reaction, and unfortunately for me, I have no shields. So if she decides to play the reaction from Ragnar, uh, which she says she's doing right now because probably she's unable to select the warlord, shooting my librarian for 2. I have no shields, so librarian dies. Excellent move. Look at this, and I believe I have no reactions. So now the dogs, another unit, could potentially, the signature unit could potentially come here as well. I'm suddenly finding myself in trouble. Wow. Okay. It just says a lot about the player I'm playing against here. Like she definitely thought about all the possibilities, and we all here amazed. Like this was probably the best option she could do. So yeah. Oh, okay, now Dionysus is discussing why I'm not triggering the reaction. There will be a lot of explanations here, like we decided to discuss this before the game, and now he will dig it out from the stats. So after long conversation, we decided to, the Dionysus dig it out from the official stats as well, and we made it clear that I cannot trigger my reaction, which was the kind of the black hole. No one ever played the Ragnars, against before, but now as this is clear, we can continue the game. So I'm gaining 1 card and 1 resource. That's not right. Yeah, it is, because that's actually okay, because now she's dominating the command on that planet. So yeah, cool. It's enough for me to keep the Devil's Patrol in play. She's getting another 3 cards, so a lot. Big chances, like she's sitting on an indomitable right now. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. Okay, so plan number 1, I have no actions. She's about to trigger the ability, and now, yeah, go with Fangs. If she'll be able to dig it out, the signature attachment, and apply for her Ragnar, that will be sick. That was so sick. This game is, I don't know, I'm feeling comfortable about the next planet, but if she's gonna win the battle on plan number 3 and move this one of the units, if anything, from the ambush or tactical squad back, boosted by some stats, well, I think I'll be in trouble, you know. Nothing. She didn't found anything in 8 cards. Wow. This is so sick. I saw Jenny missing the units in the last game from drop pool assault. She was pretty upset about that. I mean, missing 8 cards for attachment and support. Oh, that must be so brutal. Like, whoa. Okay, first plan for her. Now we're gonna resolve the battle on plan number 3, which is the Iron Forge. Her initiative. So, what it will be? Let's see. Should I shield this rogue trader here, buff the attack by 2, and possibly strike with Warlord and strike with rogue trader, which I could really kind of protect with the HP as well. Well, she has no actions. Possibly, I mean, why not? I decide to have no actions as well. Probably because of the Catachan Patrol, and yeah, the first thing she does, she's retreating with the Warlord, keeping it from the last battle. This move doesn't allow me to bloody it in the first blow, which will be mine definitely with the initiative in the next round. So forward thinking from Jenny here. I'm boosting the attack on Ragnar to 4. She's saying this poor tactical squad will probably die. Let's see. Attacking for 4. Attacking for 4. Yeah, it dies. Okay, so job done in very low cost. She has no actions. Okay, I was just about to ask about that. So, my planet, I will trigger the ability of the Iron Forge and create a Super Trader 3/3. So sick. So sick. I'm just doing this to bring him back for the last battle, which will be on the next planet. So, yeah, suddenly from very weak, it will become a very powerful unit. Okay, I have no actions. Johnny have no actions, so let's go for the last round. My initiative, I am receiving the copies of Rattling, Dead Eye Sniper, and Promotion. This is actually cool. I like to see those cards, and with the support grounding stage, I will be able to deploy those Rattlings from the ambush, which together with the Heavy Flamer will create the ranged unit surprise with 3 attack, and that's enough to kill off the Ragnar. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. And this ambush deploy also avoids the Ragnar's ability for the commitment, because definitely if that will stay here, I will have that commitment on my range unit straight away. So yeah, okay. Staging ground. Now Jenny have 9 resources, 9 cards. It won't be the easy battle. She is deploying the veteran Brother Maxos, which allows her to buy more units during the battle. Okay, alright. I'm deploying the Heavy Flamer in reserve. By this, now she probably knows already I'm using this card, so it won't be any surprise. she's sitting on 6 resources, so let's see. I could play this promotion to block the command, but I'm thinking like I will keep the card just because of the reaction from the enemy warlord. Could potentially hurt my librarian. I may need this. Okay, she's deploying a new unit. The Apoca card on planet number 2, 1 cost, 3/3. Going for cards. Probably she needs some copies of Indomitable and stuff like that. Okay. So promotion I'm not going to deploy. The Rattling Deadeye I'm not going to deploy because I'm going to use the Grounding Stage. I'll make it ready. Carthaginian Devil's Patrol will stay put. So I have enough resources to pull my tricks, and I have all I need to make this battle plan working. Okay, here is a copy of promotion. So she's gaining the command right now. It was equal before, now it's not. Nothing I can do. She doesn't have any more deployment moves. I don't have any, definitely. Plan number 1, the obvious choice, and definitely I can see her going for plan number 1 as well. Yeah, no surprises. So both committing on the same planet. I need to remove the old marker from the Ragnar from the previous attack. But now reactions go in play. So let's see. My reaction will target the enemy warlord. And let's see. It's not an attack, it's ability. So Indomitable will won't help you here. If anything else, that will need to be shield. So how it will be? Oh, so counterblow. Interesting card. Playing with Ragnar. Counterblow is a card used mainly with this weaker warlords. The Ragnar is quite powerful itself. I don't think he needs that card in the deck. However, he was used as a shield, as this damage targeting the Ragnar. It wasn't the attack, it was the ability. Wow, so this is cool. So she used the reaction for the librarian. As I predicted, I could shield it with the promotion, but unfortunately she has another copy of Crushing Blow hitting my librarian, so well, my plan didn't work. My librarian is dead. That's not what I wanted to see. Okay, no more reactions from me. Oh, she's good as well. Okay, so let's resolve the command, which is basically null for me, and a lot of cards for her again. 7 cards in hand. Oh my god. 6 resources. That doesn't really good. That doesn't really good. I have a strong support, but these cards are just extremely mental. I don't know. I'm not feeling well. Let's see. What I intend to do is definitely deploy the ranged unit from this staging ground. So in command, I'm deciding to bring the action and deploy the guy. Yep. That's the command action. Or I think the yeah, I don't know if we decide already to go for the combat action, but I could do it both. Anyway, there's the action window before the ranged, so I could do that in combat as well. Just in case I said the command, but no command action still. Okay, so I'm done. Combat now. Definitely going to bring this flamer from Deep Strike. Yeah. She has no actions, so my Deep Strike, yeah, okay, Flamer goes on to Rattling Deadeye. And I'm actually changing my mind, and I'm deciding to put Flamer onto Thunderwolf Cavalry, and the reason for that is simple. Thunder Cavalry will stay alive, and whatever hits he will apply for 5, he will need to be shielded. An ability from the effect will allow me to even, to put the fate icons on my units. So if I'm going to boost that Thunderwolf with the Clear Hat Refugee as well, I will make him 5/6 with the fate icons applied. If any shielding, it's a quite powerful unit right now, so I think that's the best choice I could do. Buff him with the Flamer and protect with the Clear Hand Refugee. Cartesian Outpost will now add 2 attack value to this Rattling Deadeye, making it pretty sweet. For my attack with my initiative, I will use both units to strike. I'm thinking now, should I kill Ragnar straight away, or should I use it for something else? I don't really know. I mean, there's definitely a copy in Dumble, so let's... Veteran Brother Maxos, yeah... let's strike this White Scars. We want to keep my Ragnar, I want to keep his Ragnar alive to make sure my Ragnar has a boosted stats. As long as his Warlord is on the planet, my Warlord is double powerful as he is normally. So yeah, let's hit the White Scar Bikers. And he's using the signature shield to protect this guy. Wow, I'm surprised about that. I need to remove the markers. And all the attack went for nothing. So ranged, busted. He wasn't the Indomitable, he was the free shielder. Okay, I'm getting fate icons, so I just need to think where I'm going to apply that one. The best option here, for me, it will be the Rogue Trader, I think. He's a soft unit still with 3 HP. I could give him a little bit more life to survive potentially 2 strikes and go for the next round and hit for free. Yeah, so icon on him. So that was the range attack. I have no actions right now. Let's see if she have any actions. Nothing so far. There's a possibility here, but six resources, okay. Another drop was out. I could kill off 2 units here, stay put, and make everyone ready with surviving it. I need to really kill this this unit, so let's try to strike for 4. Indomitable, there it is. Okay, straight away. That's what I was thinking. Copy definitely must be sitting there with so many cards in hand. So yeah, no surprise. I have no actions. I cannot do nothing. And what we will see now will be the attack from Jenny. And she's attacking with Ragnar, my cavalry, and I'm using the Devil Patrols to counter the attack or hit them for 2. She cancelled the attack. Okay, that's good. So enemy warlord is tapped. I have no actions. She have no actions as well. And now my Devil Patrol will try to kill the enemy warlord. Which wasn't the best move, I think. Counter blow. Yeah, counter blow hits me for 1. But luckily there's no another crushing blow, so I survived this somehow. And the Ragnar is finally bloodied. Okay, it took me a lot of time and a lot of effort to send him, send him down on the floor. Now I have no actions. Jenny will strike with the veteran brother Marxus. She will attack my Thunder Wolf, which is fine for 2. I can take it easily. Still 4 HP left. And now I have no actions, and she will definitely bring something here. Right? Attacking for 5. And she have another copy of Indomitable. Wow, okay. So 2 copies discarded already. Ragnar bloodied. Pretty intense fight. No. There you go. So first action from the veteran brother Marxus is to deploy the Blood Angels veteran. And yeah, I was expecting to see something like that. So she's been left on the 1 resource. It will be the attack for 3. Luckily, keeping my Thunder Wolf alive. So yeah, pretty strong unit still on play. Any other ambush? Anything else? I have no actions. She has no actions. Wow. Whew, okay. Everyone still in a good shape. 5 versus 5 units. Feeling a little bit more comfortable right now. She don't have too many resources. My hand is dead, so I cannot do nothing. Not really sure about her hand. Another copy Indomitable will be pretty devastating for me. But let's try. She have no actions, so my attack with Thunder Wolf Cavalry will go off straight away, and I will attack the White Scar Bikers because they could potentially hit for 4 and kill my Rogue Traders. Anything else got lower attack value, which I will be able to survive. So yeah, that was the best choice I could do. Now over to Jenny. Elysian Fighters are attacking for 2. My patrol dies. Okay. I can really strike here with the Rattling Dead Eyes for 1 to try to kill the dogs. Another shield. No more shields. Okay, bang. Okay, good exchange. That was cool. I have no actions. she needed. Attack for 2 from veteran on my unit with the heavy flamer. Yeah, that's death. Okay. Now my super trader will do the job. No, I'm attacking with the Ragnar Black Mane onto another unit. Elysian Assault team dies. And the veterans now decide to strike onto traders, taking their fate icon down and apply 2 damage. And no crashing blow from what I can feel. So yeah. Now as the Blood Angels are tapped, I can attack them for free and kill them off potentially. Yes. I mean, yeah, she put 2 damage, but they're not ready. So I'm not really sure what about that. No, my attack was for 2. I remember that now. My attack was for 2 because I'm trying to have a basic attack 0. So yeah, the Blood Angel stays on 2 damage, which is good enough. Obviously, I need to stay here. Drop 1 in hand. I don't think so. She doesn't have any more resources to play that. So I am pretty sure the game will be for me if there's no cheap units here, which could end up the game, and any shields. I will probably pull this off with my super trader. I have that hand super relic, but unfortunately I don't see any reaction. Yeah, she have a drop pod now. She have devils, the patrol on hand, but she don't have any resources. That would actually do damage, but no, unfortunately that won't help. So this is so cool unit. This is so really good. She's using them as well, and they won the game for me, I think, this time. As well as the attachment, yeah. So in general, guys, I think that's it. Jenny didn't call GG yet, but I think there's no possibility for her to win this game. So after a lot of struggle, especially in commands, I'm going to pull this game for myself and gain another point in the tournament. It was the last round. I really enjoy it so far. Definitely one of the most interesting games I had here. Definitely with Ragnar against another Ragnar. It's quite a lot of challenge, as you see. Complicated game. It's about who's got more tricks and be more tricky with hunting for the enemy warlord. I am happy with the outcome. Amount of tricks I had where there were enough. Obviously the draw was really dry. I didn't get many cards in hand, but every single card I received, it was useful. Well, except of that Eldritch Council. The new additions in my deck are actually about to stay here with me. So yeah. Yeah, it was a really cool game. Thank you for watching, guys. I did enjoy it. I hope you as well. Congrats to Jenny. She played really well. She couldn't do any more than that. I mean, my signature attachment put her quite off very often from those planets, and the first battle, especially with the lonely librarian, which was quite risky for me, paid off, and decided probably about everything, but I was really close to lose it with this dominated command. I was pretty thin, So a little bit lucky here, but in generally very well played by both sides. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon. See you.